We have a lot of names for this cool plant: walking or Egyptian onions, even tree onions. They are perennials and very easy to grow. Just get a handful of the bulbils from a friend and you're off. The Egyptian walking onions are in the middle, and you can see they are more slender like shallots. It's July, and they are ready to harvest like my garlic and onions. They look and grow similar to other onions. All parts of the plant can be eaten. Instead of flowers, this plant produces top sets or bulbils at the top of the stalk where the flowers and seeds are on an annual onion. The stalks eventually flop over from the weight of the bulbs and replant themselves, thus beginning their walk across the ground. It is thought to be originally native to India or Pakistan, then later introduced into Europe by the Romans. And even though that's a warmer climate overall, they are hardy in the United States from zones 3 through 10. Plant them in full sun where you intend to have them for a long time. It can even be grown in a mixed perennial border for an unusual effect. If you use permaculture, they do well as part of a tree guild or an understory plant in a food forest. Egyptian walking onions are easy to propagate. Just break off the bulbils and plant. Place them no more than an inch deep and 4 to 5 inches apart. Just like onions with the pointy end up. They do take a season to get established. The plants die back and look pretty scruffy in the winter, but very early in the spring, new green shoots will emerge. These are actually my garlic, but I do the same thing with walking onions and mulch them during the winter. Thrips can be a problem in hot, dry summers, but the damage is primarily cosmetic and typically not as damaging as in regular onions. Don't use excessive nitrogen. I just add compost to my bed every spring. If thrips are a problem, you can use sticky traps or spray with insect soap. One fun fact is that walking onions are not susceptible to jugalone, so can be grown near black walnut trees. Not totally under the tree, as they do need some sun. So all parts of the plant can be eaten. When the plants get crowded, I pull up some of the roots. Use them like you would shallots. I typically use them in stir fry or they're good caramelized. You can also eat the top bulbs. They are spicy and have a bit of a kick. Harvest the tender young greens early in the spring. Perennial onions are great because they need very little care and are great for flavoring dishes. Please give me a thumbs up if this information has been helpful, and check out my channel and website for lots of information on organic gardening and wildlife conservation. Thanks for watching, and have a sunny day.